Imagine, it's the height of the Cold War. Two superpowers, the US and the Soviet Union, are locked in a tense standoff, each side armed with thousands of nuclear warheads ready to launch at a moment's notice. The world is on edge, living under the constant threat of annihilation. Now picture yourself in a dimly lit Soviet bunker just outside Moscow. It's September 26, 1983. Stanislav Petrov, a lieutenant colonel in the Soviet Air Defense Forces, is on duty. His job? Monitor the Soviet Union's early warning system for incoming nuclear missiles. Suddenly, alarms blare. The computer screen flashes a terrifying message. 5 American missiles are inbound. At this moment, protocol is clear. Petrov is supposed to report the alert up the chain of command. That would almost certainly start a Soviet counterattack and possibly global nuclear war. But something doesn't add up. Petrov, calm but deeply uneasy, starts thinking, why would the Americans launch just 5 missiles? If this was a real attack, surely it would be hundreds. He knows the system is new and not entirely reliable. The tension in the room is suffocating. Every second stretches on forever. Petrov makes a decision. He chooses not to report the strike. He tells his superiors it's a false alarm, trusting his gut and risking everything. Minutes crawl by. Nothing happens, no explosions, no war. It turns out he was right. The system had mistaken sunlight reflecting off clouds for missile launches. Stanislav Petrov's decision, made in a split second, may have saved hundreds of millions of lives. But for years, his story was hidden. The Soviet government kept the incident classified. Petrov was neither punished nor celebrated. He returned to an ordinary life, largely forgotten. It wasn't until the 1990s, after the Soviet Union collapsed, that his actions came to light. Today, some call him the man who saved the world. He never considered himself a hero, he simply did his job, but with extraordinary courage and clarity. Petrov reminds me that history isn't just shaped by grand events and powerful leaders. Sometimes it's determined by the quiet resolve of a single person. In a moment of crisis, who chooses to trust their judgment, and in doing so changes the fate of us all.